here's how I like to cut my fringe. Taking a cardboard box, just any cardboard box that you have in your house, I like to cut a piece of cardboard. Generally, I cut one of the flaps off from the top of the box. And for the project that I'm currently fringing, I need my fringe pieces to be 7 inches long when finished. So that means that the pieces of yarn need to be 14 inches long. And I always like to give myself a little bit of extra wiggle room. So if you see, I cut the piece of cardboard 7.5 inches, and you'll see why in a second. So I usually go 1/2 inch on each side. So that would be a full inch longer than what you need. And then taking your yarn and starting at the top of the piece of cardboard, I just wrap it around the cardboard like so. And the reason I cut the piece of cardboard a little bit longer than what the fringe needs to be is because, as you see, as you're wrapping around, you tend to pull it tight. And so that way, whenever I am done and actually cut the pieces of fringe, because I've given myself that extra bit of wiggle room, the pieces of fringe will end up being the exact length that I need them. So I just wrap it around. And whenever I'm doing this to cut the pieces, I will do like a huge bundle, but for the sake of this video, we'll cut it here. So take your pair of scissors and cut that piece of yarn. And then, as you can see with the cardboard, there's like this nice little like groove here, and just put your scissors in there and just cut on one end like so. So then whenever you take your pieces of yarn off, they're like this. And then whenever you go to fringe, you're gonna fold them in half. So it ends up being exactly 7 inches, which is perfect.